welcome to Love It or Leave It podcast. I am your host, Marane Dlamini. Joining me are Linde Ramtande and Sakile Koza. So before we dive into today's episode, which is anxiety in relationships, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? So guys, today, like I said, we're speaking about anxiety in relationship. But I first want to tell you what it is exactly before we I bombastically question you. Okay. Relationship anxiety according to Google. So it is the feeling of being insecure, being doubtful, or being worried in regards to your relationship or your compatibility with your partner. We clear.
Yeah.
Understood.
Interesting.
Okay. So now I'm asking you, have you guys actually experienced anxiety in relationships? It can be like the current relationship or your past relationships, and we're only speaking on romantic relationships.
When you say current, cut me out. I am the ancestor. I can't clip because of that.
Are you not talking to somebody?
I am not.
Okay. Answer the ask.
Okay, for me, I personally have experienced it quite a couple of times, but I never know where to draw the line between am I actually anxious or are we actually not compatible? So, yeah.
Boy. Have you been anxious in a relationship?
I have with my last relationship, which was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I was, because for me, it was a long distance, so you can imagine. It was a long distance relationship, so I did have anxiety a lot.
Okay, guys. So what did your anxiety look like? Were you insecure about the relationship as a whole, or were you worried that you're not compatible, or were you doubtful of the relationship? What's going to trust issues? Especially for you, because it's long distance. So.
At first, I was so in love with the guy. Hey, Mona.
Okay. Didn't mean to laugh. Sorry.
But anyways, I was in love with the guy. At first, it was we were cruising nicely. We was cruising. We was cruising. And then, hey, when your gut tells you to do something, when your gut says, listen, I'm joking, don't do it. Hey. But anyways, he actually gave me a reason, to start having anxiety.
Okay.
Because of his actions and all of
So,
things.
what triggers anxiety in relationships? What did your anxiety look like?
I think I've experienced all three at this point. I've experienced all three, guys. I've been doubtful, I've been insecure. What was the third one?
Worry.
I have been very much worried, also compatibility. I think for me, we're still going to dive in deep into that, or should I leave it there?
Leave it like that.
When you're not topics.
Sisa introduce sisa. So I'm going to list a couple of symptoms that you can have.
Okay.
I would say it's anxiety and it's not trust issues kind of thing. It's not in your head. So these are the symptoms that you could have to show that you had anxiety or you have anxiety in relationships. Number 1, you are only showing him parts of yourself that you think he will love.
Yeah.
So the way anxiety.
Yeah.
You are doubting his feelings for you. We are constantly afraid of not being good enough.
I used to suffer from those.
Constantly second guessing yourself.
Yeah.
Feeling like you are bothering them.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Why am I triggered?
Listen,
Okay, the last 2 is constantly afraid that they will leave you. And doubting the long-term compatibility or the longevity of the relationship.
Yes.
So which symptoms did you have that made you realize that I actually have anxiety?
1 to how many?
Yeah,
All of them.
all of them.
I've suffered
3,
from
4,
all.
5,
Guys,
6, 7.
Guys,
7.
did ancestors kumjola?
Yeah.
Did ancestors?
Mhm.
I've
Mina
suffered
kile
from all of them.
virgin.
Yeah. So you both were afraid of showing your partners the parts of yourself that were.
Actually, okay, can this
How
actually
do you
apply?
act?
No, wait. Does this also actually apply to people that are interested in you, like not necessarily dating?
Like courtship.
Not necessarily courtship.
Dating. It is dating.
It is
Because
dating.
Yes, there's dating, there's courtship. You know? But yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with dating
Okay,
is when
I'm talking stages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dating.
You dating.
When you are still talking to multiple people, you are said to be dating.
Wait, is there a difference between a vibing stage or a talking stage?
Yeah.
And a talking
Why are there so many stages in our days?
stage? Is that question?
Okay, guys, no, there's no difference, but speak your minds, guys.
Okay. So I have known this more so in my talking stages. I know that once we enter a relationship, it slightly becomes different, but I still did suffer from it. But more so in the talking stages, where I'll be like, okay, I can't really show him who I am, because what if I show him the crazy side and he fell in love with the, Sakila's a conservative, she's so sweet, and then I was like, that's not you!
Yay!
And then next thing you know, it's a different problem. I didn't sign up for this, so
Yeah.
I think in that sense, that's,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Buena.
Well, I wasn't afraid. He knew my good side, the innocent one, and the one that has bipolar. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to get a bit deeper.
Okay.
Deeper. We're going to talk about where anxiety comes from. Why? Why your anxiety? Apparently there are 4 reasons.
Okay.
One, it's past trauma.
Ooh.
You have been heartbroken before, and then you are seeing the same pattern in the current relationship, and then you're like, hi bo. I've seen it. And then 2, it's from your parents, like your childhood, how you were brought up, seeing your parents not working, seeing your parents shouting, or one of your parents cheating, and then now you're seeing your partner not have time for you, and you're thinking, is he cheating on me? 3, it can only be in your head.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's just you having self-doubt.
Yeah.
So now the self-doubt saying get a category relationship, And then number 4 is culture versus social media. Understand? Where social media is influencing the kind of relationships you should have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Than when you were raised in a cultural way.
Yeah. Yeah.
For example, in our days we are told indoda must.
Okay.
Indoda must do your nails. And when you're coming from a family where the ladies of the house brought you up, and they taught you that you need to do these things for yourself.
Yeah.
So, Gini, what do you think was the reason you had anxieties in those relationships that we are currently talking about?
Okay, I'll just quickly say that social media versus culture, yeah, you guys are gonna drag me for this one, but guys, I quickly realized that social media is lying. Half of the time people are joking. Half of the time people are not being serious. Half of the time people speak from their backside, but in real life they're not even doing half of the things. In fact, more than 90% of the things that they're saying that they don't do. Indoda must. But njalo umuntu uyayiphekela indoda yakhe when she logs off social
I am
media.
that person.
So I quickly realized about and I've tried. Honestly, yes, it has had a very big influence, but I've tried, to be like, okay, is this me or is this an influence that's coming from outside? Okay. So there's that. But trauma, I believe for me, trauma was really the biggest thing for me, having been heartbroken. Yeah. But first of all, I can't say it was in my head, guys. I can't say it was in my head because every time I was like, no, this is just in my head. I get proven right every single time.
By my instinct.
Yay! My instinct.
It's not anxiety, it's instinct. Because there's a difference.
There's a difference.
There's a difference between
So-
having and
so-
the woman instinct and anxiety. You understand?
Okay, so exactly what you are saying with anxiety, it doesn't really happen at the end.
No, anxiety influences the relationship. Yet, intuition comes from the relationship. But today, you know your partner always says, we need to do this, we need to do, and then all of a sudden, he says, I. You know? And then
Lalela, we were speaking French. It was we all alone.
all along.
Evan.
And so you start seeing this pattern of change in the relationship.
Mhm.
Your partner doesn't involve you anymore.
Mhm.
Your partner doesn't call you every day. And then the woman instinct in you comes in, you know, and tells you to, hi, go check that phone. Then, because someone has replaced you. That's the thing. When you leave a spot, someone will replace it. This is why I have a problem with being a side chick and then becoming the main because someone has replaced me underneath. I don't like that thing. Anyway, we're not talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's why I was saying there's a difference between intuition.
I guess just it
and
wasn't
anxiety.
anxiety. It was my instinct.
But-
I'm not anxiety.
Okay.
Never.
But wait, since you experienced that, since
Yeah.
in the past it was true.
Yeah.
It was your intuition.
Yeah.
Now in the relationship, when you
Yeah.
see this current guy acting the way that guy was acting, and again, he's not calling you ngabo two because he's at work. Yabo. So
Yeah.
told him 70 so yeah span. But now because in the past you saw this other guy stopping Ukshayla at this time because he was cheating, now you may think
That he's
this
doing
one is
so.
also cheating. That's when it's anxiety. Yabo.
Yeah.
When this guy did nothing to you, but all of a sudden you are doubting.
Cheeky.
I think you guys shame. I do genuinely believe that maybe in some relationships or in some talking stages I've definitely had that, and probably. But also I believe that for me it's either two things. It's either it's my woman instinct or just maybe it's anxiety.
Uh-huh.
But I doubt it.
Okay, where does your anxiety stem from?
You see my woman instincts, man.
Yeah.
They triggered everything. I trusted my gut. When my gut said, hey, be a detective, private investigator, what did I do? I became one. How am I gonna like therapy? I gonna like therapy. But for me, with my last relationship, my heartbreak, it definitely had like a lot of effect with how I react to someone approaching me, talking stages and all of those things. Because I have a fear of love. I have a fear of being loved. I have a fear of starting something with someone. That is like literally my number one fear. Not number one fear, but like when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
And every time when I meet someone, we're talking, we're vibing, I'll definitely start having panic attacks and anxiety attacks. Just because when I move, who's giving me attention? I'm liking it, but at the same time, like,
Yeah.
So when your anxiety is worried
yeah,
about the relationship, right?
yeah.
It's not being insecure
No, it's not being insecure.
and it's not being doubtful because you're not already in the relationship for you to be doubtful.
Yeah, definitely.
And then for you, it's insecurity.
Hey!
Insecure. Okay, yeah, I do believe that insecurity had also played quite a big role. If now I'm being honest with myself. But insecurity, yeah. There have been times where here's the thing. It first starts off as insecurity, and then it gets proven that's the problem. So it starts off as oh my god, I think this person is doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I can't prove it.
Yeah.
And then I'll think about this thing a lot. It's almost as if I manifest it, you understand? So then when you eventually
I'm playing the devil's advocate. Oh God. Why you saying?
But yeah, you're right. I could have manifested it. I think when I look back to some things, yes, I will not lie. There were certain talking stages that I was in where I was like, okay, I don't feel compatible with this person.
Yeah.
This person fell in love with a certain image or version of myself. But now when I'm not being able to live up to that, now I start feeling going to say, maybe this person might like that person, or they might meet someone else, and then this might take place, and then chiggy boom boom, that thing happens, and then I'm like, oh no,
My God.
you see, I was right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever second guessed yourself? Like second guessed your emotional intelligence, second guessed your beauty, second guessed you as a person being the person that this guy likes.
Yeah.
And then a guy will say, I love you. Only you. And good, even if you search the phone, there's nothing there. But when you still think maybe I'm not good enough for this person. Has that ever happened to you guys?
Yeah.
Why am I
Yeah,
triggering you
no.
today? Okay.
Yeah, I actually have. I think sometimes it's so hard to believe men sometimes, you know. And I guess for the longest time it was hard to believe them because I couldn't believe in myself.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's deep.
so when a man says, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful," like, okay, yeah, sharp. You
know
tell me
that,
like I know that, but deep down, do I really know that I'm beautiful? You know.
Yeah.
You
Of course,
feel-
exactly. Do I feel like that? Do I wake up and go somewhere and I'm like, oh my God,
I look so pretty.
I look so pretty, you know? I look pretty. I think for some time I'd actually suffered with the image of myself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So when another man comes and tells me that, okay, sharp up, like, oh yeah, thank you, I know, but deep down, sometimes I'm like, is he being serious or he's just joking? Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Have you second guessed yourself? Second guess your word.
My words, no. He never gave me a reason to.
There you go.
Because literally, yo guys, I mean, I'm being ready. I mean it. Then
We had to.
Lalela.
Okay.
I was willing to smoke in pepper for this guy. Then ready putting him fucking. I even told my mom about him. And my mom was shocked. Hey, she was shocked. Why was I feeling all the time?
I'm also shocked myself. I'm shocked too.
Why?
It's my first time hearing it.
Which one is this one? Which one is
My
this
last relationship.
Which one is this one? Is it that guy we went to varsity with?
No!
I guess I don't know this person.
I told you. You asked me the last time.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll.
But anyways,
Oh,
for
okay.
him, yeah, that one. He never gave me a reason to doubt my worth. No. No man, like he was literally like a male version of me.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was, when it comes to emotional intelligence, he was matured, I was matured. So Vele, I don't know man, like it was all, smooth.
Can I attack you
Go!
with a
Just
question?
asking.
I'm
Okay.
asking. I'm being nice. Do you think I need to also your activity? Yes. Do you
Naya therapy.
Exactly. Do you think that's the reason the talking stages you had after that didn't work out?
Did not work out.
Because the guys you are currently attracted to have the same attributes. Yeah, attributes as that one.
I think it is safe to say when you bless you.
Bless you.
Okay, for me, one thing that I realized is, when you Mawuhlala usingle for a long period of time, 4 years, kuba lukhuni to get into a relationship.
Okay.
And actually, that's a no. It's a no. Because nyalo, after after our relationship, because the guys that I used to attract during that period were people my age. Now I've been in my para except I'm talking about those exes. I need to go for cleansing. It is those ones and it's drug dealers.
You're implicating yourself. Listen,
You're not drug
I
dealers in the country.
disassociate from this.
I
know nothing.
Here, what if it's a dream? Yeah, it's a dream. We're talking about a dream.
Also drug dealers,
Yes.
as I was saying, and people who are older than me. What was the question?
Wait, how old is older than you? How many years apart is older than you?
Hey, I'm talking 10 years class, my guy.
Oh, okay. That's all.
Yeah, so that's
For her.
Oh!
For you, good.
For you, okay?
For me, Nengan.
Wait, what is the question again?
My question is, did that relationship, that gaga one, influence this one? Like lava talking stages, them not working out. Because today when in the beginning, now you have anxiety when you're on your talking stages, right? Is it really because of that guy?
Oh no, definitely not. I doubt myself.
Okay. So
I
there you
question
have it.
myself a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you guys going to deal with this? Have you dealt with this? And in fact, have you ever told your partners that you actually have anxiety?
Just say partner.
Within the partners as in your partner.
Which one?
In that talking stage you had anxiety getting, have you actually told that guy
Yeah,
that,
I did.
you know, when did you tell your partner?
Well, indirectly, I think I did.
No,
Indirectly.
she never speaks directly.
No. Listen, indirectly is like it's not. You know when you tell your partner, no. Do you know what I mean by that? I know that so many people actually relate to the statements because you're not afraid actually of the person, but you're afraid of like showing them who you really are.
But this is the thing.
Yes!
We understand that because in communication here is the same. In my chair, you understand? But are you sure the guy actually understood?
He might have
Because for guys, they communicate directly.
Hence me saying
So
indirectly. So
you
I never told him. Okay. I never told him.
But have you dealt with this thing?
Yeah, definitely. I do believe that in the current relationship that I'm in now, I am more able to speak out, and I'm more able to to actually say good thing. Thanks, dog. Thanks, dog. So I'm actually able, to speak because he really is my safe space, man. Guys.
Okay.
It's my safe space. I could be able to tell him something without him like judging me. Express that guys. And he said, no, but I don't like this. When I feel like this is happening. So
Nice.
yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
When
For me, I haven't dealt with it.
okay.
I am running away from dealing with it because I don't know, man. Like every time I want to try getting into a relationship when I meet someone. Okay, I question myself a lot. I start panicking. I start having anxiety attacks. And the main question is, what if I try and it works out? Me. That means I'm gonna run out of excuses for feeling sorry for myself.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So, good trick. I still need to go back to therapy.
Are you currently not there?
I've stopped. I need to go back. But I really want to deal with it because guys, I can't I miss it. I miss it.
Why not?
No, I mean,
What's this?
I was about to close this episode. Thank you for watching.
Yes,
No, I have had anxiety
Okay.
in my current relationship. Actually,
Mm.
I have doubted the longevity of the relationship, and luckily for me, my partner does not sleep on the road. Yeah. So I did talk to him about it, and luckily for me, he had the same thing. So we were able to talk about it, and I don't have it now. I don't have anxiety. Anyway,
Yo, she's growing, bro.
thank you for watching. I need to consider one question. I mean,
Are we done?
Are we really?
Are we?
As quite.
okay.
Wait, nah, get hey.
On top of you.
On top of you.
That's what.
That's whack.
On top of it.
Okay, so you're meaning to tell me that you've never doubted anxiety in your past relationships?
Oh, she has.
I have,
Mm-hmm. And where did they stem from? Guess what?
okay. The anxiety I had in this relationship stemmed from past trauma.
Okay.
From a specific person.
From failed relation to relate. I've dated, never dated. I don't have any ex.
Yes.
Anyway, but yeah, for the sake of this conversation,
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah, it stemmed from past trauma. You know, realizing Bafana did not tell us the truth sometimes. You know, and I have been in a relationship where I did like the guy,
Yeah.
and then he cheated on me,
Yo!
and then he made me look like a stupid. Yeah, so he made me a clown.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, when I got into this relationship, in fact, from that period till now, I didn't really have the best of talking stages, situationships, and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And it resulted in me doubting my worth,
Yeah.
doubting my ability to actually be with someone.
Yeah.
Evil. So I got into this relationship with that baggage, and
You communicate.
I communicated it. But yes, in the past I have had anxiety. I never spoke about it because I wasn't the type to speak, and they didn't care to ask. So yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm so proud of your growth, man.
Which also brings me to the importance of, because you know, if there's one thing that I do, I read a lot of books, and I'm actually learning a lot when it comes to relationships and how it is evolving on a daily basis. And I know the type of relationship that I want, and I know what is it that I want to do, and how much I'm willing to fight, you know, for my relationship. And if there's one thing that I definitely want to do in a relationship is with my partner, maybe, let me say, every after 2 months, we sit down and have a conversation like, yo, babe, so, you know, for the past few months since we started dating, my presence in your life, how has it benefited you?
Also, I am 70 Laba Impapa Party, they wanted at the end of the week a report. Yes.
A monthly report of,
Yeah.
of the
2
progress
months
of
report of the progress of the relationship. Yeah.
But I still report we having a conversation.
Yeah, but your report is spoken word.
spoken word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, you know, we talk about that, and we also talk about our goals and see if they have changed from the goals that we had when we started dating.
Yeah.
And what is it that you want us to do, and if you have noticed like a few issues that we've had and how we dealt with them,
Yeah.
and how you would want us to tackle maybe similar situations in the future. You know, just have like every after 2 months we just sit down and talk and just see if we're still on the same page.
Yeah.
That's
I kind of feel like it is very much necessary, because we are corner to measure, you know, your relationship with that particular person, and also you're able to measure if you guys still have the same goals, short term, long term, you know,
Yeah.
and all of those things.
Yeah.
So that is something that I definitely want to do to my next boyfriend, of which ngizombiza ngo-Iliwa lami ngoba uzoba iliwa lenhliziyo yami.
Ayo!
Ndi ready ke sana,
Baby.
Ndi ready. I'm joking.
now that I'm about to close this, just out of topic, are you single and looking? Yep. There you have it. Thank you for watching Love It or Leave It. And you can just like leave your own comments, you know, your own opinions in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Till next time.
Bye
Bye.
Bye.